Hi, Sean Huckster here again. This will be the third video in my Polly Pocket Tiny Takeout reveals from the blind boxes that I got these at Target. I've done two videos previously, and those resulted in getting the cherry pie set, the juice bar, the Cupcake restaurant, and my favorite of these four, the Ramen Restaurant. I won't reveal these. You can check back my previous videos. But I will open these two new ones. I said I'd buy two new ones, and I was really hoping for the hamburger because of the 5 sets you can get. One is the hamburger. One is the Cupcake, which we have here. One is the cherry pie restaurant, which we have here. And one is the Ramen Restaurant, which is charming. It's charming as heck, and I'll tell you why in a few minutes. So let's hope we get the hamburger. I did buy two new ones, and they're kind of running out. I had to drive to a quite distant Target to find these. A couple of them have now already sold out of these. Now, each of these boxes, as I've mentioned before, contains one clamshell, or what do we call those? We call those compacts. And it has one Polly Pocket doll, one vehicle, themed with the set, and 3 accessories, which are tiny little things that you can place around the set, or Polly can hold, or Polly and her friends can hold. So let's start with this one. And again, we're hoping for the hamburger, but you know, after you've got 5 options and you've opened up 4 boxes and you've got one of each, you're bound to get a dupe. So I really hope for the hamburger, but if I don't get it, I don't get it. Let's put this one aside for a sec. Let's start with this guy. I'm using an X-Acto knife, be careful, because it cuts the tape here. And if you want to open it up, it's best to cut down the slot here and here, because then you can open up this tongue and then open up the box. Okay. All right, so, this is the Pancake restaurant, looks like. Or the, no, actually, you can't tell from this. Oh, soy sauce and hot sauce. That means we have a dupe of the Ramen Restaurant, and I'm not mad about that. I'll tell you why, because the Ramen Restaurant reminded me of something charming. Last year I watched on Netflix the TV series Midnight Diner, which is a Japanese series, I believe, and it is an incredibly charming story about a back alley restaurant with no menu, but the premise is the proprietor, and we never get to know his name, the proprietor, his only menu is, if you want food and I have the ingredients, I will make it for you, whatever it is. And often the stories had to do with the food connecting people, or bringing back memories, or having something to do with the story. And over the series of Midnight Diner and its sequel, Tokyo Stories, the Ramen Restaurant became a real thing for me. So without further ado, I am gonna unpack these, even though I've already done it once before, because you know this is what I'm here for. Inside the chili bag, you get the Polly character. Again, I'm sure this in the lore she has a name, but I don't know what it is. One thing I did notice is that I always thought the legs bent together, but no, they're independently controllable, which is good. And the arms move as well, which is good, because often these little figures are static; they don't do much, or are rubber and bend. But these, you kind of need these to bend because they have to fit into their vehicles. So here she is, and now I'm going to open up the accessories. Again, if you've seen the other video, you've seen this before. You know that we get a little pineapple, a little green pineapple, a little cup. Now this cup, it definitely looks like it has a cat feature, but it also, it could be a bowl of rice, it being a ramen restaurant, or it could be a dessert of some kind. It's hard to tell. And then, of course, we have the bowl of ramen, which is rather cute. And we know this fits in. So here, we're going to open up the compact now and reveal the duplication. We have a dupe, but it's a cute dupe. You open up the Ramen Restaurant and the vehicle. If this was on the ground, this would pop out and roll. Let me see if it actually does that very well. Let's try this. Oh, I've got it stuck up there. Let's put them in properly. Let's see, does it work? Yeah, kind of. Anyway, so you have the vehicle, which is, as we've seen before, it's got a cute little cat face on it, and then it's got the ramen noodles and the chopsticks sticking out the back, wheels, Polly Pocket on the bottom. And inside the restaurant itself, you've got a koi pond here, You've got a very cool and charming restaurant. It's a stand-up restaurant. There are no stools, but you've got a little 2 pegs here for the accessories, pegs here for Polly and friends to stand, and this peg in the middle is a sliding peg, so you could put the ramen bowl on there or whatever, and it slides back and forth across the counter. I think it would slide just by pushing. It might slide by gravity. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, it's a dupe, but I'm quite happy with this dupe because, as I said, I find that the Ramen Restaurant is the one that I like the best of the ones we got already. So I'm going to put this over here with the other Ramen Restaurant. And I'm actually thinking it might be fun to try to dismantle one of these and paint it up to look like that restaurant in Tokyo Stories or Midnight Diner. All right, box number 2. Let's see what we got. Now, the likelihood of having another dupe is high. You have a 20% chance, 1 in 5, of getting the one you want. And as you know, the one I want is the hamburger. What are the odds? Okay, let's go. No, I can't tell. I don't think from... Wait. No, I don't think you can tell because that has all the things on there. I'm not even gonna touch it, just in case. What do we got? Tomato, mustard. We have the hamburger. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna hold that off till later. We're gonna open up the accessories on the doll. Let's see what we got. All right, the accessories first. Yes. So we have a little hamburger in purple. We have French fries appropriately in yellow, and we have a drink in blue. And let's open the doll. Come on out. Don't be shy. Oh, here we go. So we have a young girl with blonde hair. She has all the same movements. Little flash there. Oh, yeah. Little flash on her arm. And she has a drink on her shirt. And there she is. All right. The hamburger. It's the one I wanted. Let's see what it's all about. I've not seen one of these before, so yeah, baby. The hamburger. So, it has a little cat face and cat ears. Around the edge, this is all hard plastic here, but this is very rubbery. It has a weird rubbery feel. You can bend it in a little, but it kind of sticks to your... I don't know, it kind of feels weird. Okay, let's open her up and see what we got. Let's do the open from the bottom to see if it actually shoots out the vehicle it's supposed to. All right, it rolls out. So the vehicle looks like... Yeah. So the vehicle is a box of French fries, a little bag of French fries, with the seat, wheels, and let's see what we have inside the what's going to be a restaurant, I'm sure. So we have the roadway in, we have stairs up, we have the ordering station for the drive-through. Here we have, it's a stool shaped like a hamburger, and a table. Table, of course, has the peg, so you can put your hamburger on the peg. And let's see what we have inside. Any function here? There's a cash register, a sticker in the back with a serving kitty. No lamps, like some of the others do. And we have this openable refrigerator. Let's see what's in here. All right, so there's nothing in there. There's no space, but there's more details. So there's various drinks and stuff. Not a lot of moving parts, not much functionality. Like the ramen has the sliding thing. Some of the others have some movable function. But I do love this hamburger, and I'm glad I got it. All right, let's sum up. All right, so I don't think I'll. Let's see. Let's sit Polly in her car. Kind of had to move the arm up so she can have her arm out the side, and there it is. Well, that's it, guys. So 6 openings, 1 dupe. That is not at all bad. And so that's it for the Polly Pocket tiny takeout reveal sets. There's 5 in all. They are available at Target. That's the only place I've seen them. A couple of Targets I've hit recently, they're kind of getting low in stock. I went to one yesterday and there was none. I went to one and it had 1 box of these and there was like 2 boxes inside. So I bought them. Other places, they're really getting low in stock. So if you want these, I would recommend getting out to a Target and getting them immediately. They are in the aisle that has the Polly Pockets, not in the random, at least in my Targets. They're not in the blind box aisle, which is an ever-growing aisle. But wherever the Polly Pocket sets are, like the Target Polly Pocket, you'll find next to those a little box with all these stacked inside. And so for me, Sean Huckster, that's it for now. Since I have all 5 of these, I'm not going to do any more of these reveals. I might buy some more and sell some on eBay, maybe sell some of my dupes. I'm not sure. I've yet to see a lot of these on eBay, which is weird because they're kind of hard to get. Anyway, I'm so glad I got to do this with you guys. I am a fan of miniature worlds like Polly Pocket, Mighty Max. I have some other clamshells that open up to reveal small worlds. Tiny worlds are amazing to me because they open up the imagination in ways that other toys don't do. And while a lot of people say, hey, well, you're a grown man playing with Polly Pocket. Well, I am an imaginative person. I make my own toys. I raised a daughter on Polly Pocket. I love Polly Pocket. I love Mighty Max. Nobody should be ashamed of loving toys, and I'm certainly not. I'm quite proud of it. I have not only love toys, collect toys, but I make them myself and sell them to people and give them to people. So, you know, it's kind of my hobby, and it is one of the things that keeps my brain going, and I love it. That's it for me. My next videos will probably be about Mighty Max, so if you want to stay tuned for that. I'm collecting a huge lot of Mighty Maxes, and pretty soon I'm going to start doing a video on each of the Doom zones and some of the horror heads and some of the shrunken heads. So that said, I'm out. See you all later. I've really enjoyed this. Bye-bye.